Hey everybody, Corey from Aquariumcoop.com, and today we've got an unboxing with special guest Flip Aquatics and Corvus Oskin, or Joel from The Real Fish Talk. We've got some cool things imported, plus a lot of plants, and we're gonna get started. Alright, here we go. Box number one. Some shenanigans, I'm sure. Ooh, the goldfish have arrived. Look at these bad boys. Oh. I ordered large Orandas because people are like, you guys haven't brought any big goldfish in a while. So 3 to a bag. These are some beasts. Those nasal pom-poms are huge. This is heavy to hold. Hold it, Rob. You hold that for like an hour. It gets heavy after a while, right?
Yeah, they just want to see what's in it.
All of a sudden your arm's struggling. You're like, hold it steady for the camera. Hold it steady.
That's it. That's a good 15 pounds.
Yeah, it's like holding the car battery out in front of you, you know?
Where do you want me to set it?
We can set them right back down in the box. Just look at them to make sure they're not in distress right away. People a lot of times ask, what's in the water? Why is it yellow? They're meds or antifungal things a lot of times. And so this box, a little bit smaller of a box, but it's all where the cool water fish went in. So there's nothing that needed to be heated. There's no heat packs, stuff like that. The next box that we brought in will be warm fish and kind of cool. We didn't bring too many crazy things because I didn't know how the weekend was going to go. But I still need to bring some stuff in, and we had to bring in tons of plants. We'll show a little bit of that off as well. So I'm going to cut open box numeral uno. All right, here we go. Box numeral uno. Please be alive and well and healthy. Ooh, and heat pack. See, they got to be warm. Get them out of the way because I don't like them sitting directly on bags. Read the newspaper. This is kind of dangerous sometimes, by the way, because sometimes you start moving it and there's like half-naked ladies. And so like, oh, that's not going to be okay on camera. Yeah, because they just grab any old newspaper to insulate. And some countries, that's fine in the newspaper. Some it's not. So, yeah. One of those things you learn after doing it on camera. You never noticed before, really. You're just like, oh, weird. And then on camera, you're like, uh-oh, that can't be. Yeah. Oh, my God. There it is. There's one of them. It looks to be alive. That is a 10 to 12 inch clown loach.
Holy moly.
Oh my God, yes. Huge. Huge. It's hard to see, but.
Hey, let me hold it.
Yeah, you hold. Get someone with some strength here holding this. Yeah.
You got him.
That's right. So I got 2 of those. Here's another one right here. Super stoked. These were not cheap. They have to retail at about the $200 to $250 level a piece. This one's on its side, but clown loaches do that, so I'm hoping it's all right. But yeah, get yourself a look at that beauty. I want to order some more and get some big uns in the 800 gallon because I miss having big clown loaches. So I got 2. 2 is the minimum order you can order, by the way.
Wow. That's
the minimum. And then over here, let's hopefully these guys are doing well. I hope. This is 350 pea puffers, which doesn't look like it, but look at the bottom of the bag. I don't know how many. It looks like most of them are alive. It's weird. There's a lot of meds in there, so we won't really know. But if you look at it from the side, it looks like there's nothing in there, right? From the bottom, though, you can see like, oh yeah, there's a lot of them in there, and hopefully let's see if they're still warm. So they look to be alive. They're just probably just sedated a lot. I bet you they sedate those so they're almost comatose for the shipment, so they don't just eat each other. So we'll be getting those into water, and hopefully they'll perk up. And there's only, like I say, I hope there's only like less than 10 dead out of 350. But you can never know until you get them into water, and when they're all sitting at the bottom, how happy or not happy are they? Yeah. So we'll pass them off to the crew and start getting them quarantined. All right, so here's all the pea puffers. They perked right back up. The water's a little blue because we have Icax, erythromycin, and general cure in there. Gonna make sure they're nice and cleaned out. Then we'll start putting probably a lot of frozen bloodworms to them to get their body weight up. And then we'll start feeding them snails and that type of thing. I don't hold much hope for this one Lone Ranger snail with 350 pea puffers in there. But you know, right now they don't care because they're still waking up from being sedated and that type of thing. So I'm really pleased. When you look at the bottom, you don't really see any bodies. So that means they really are coming around, and time will tell over the next few days. But their tail fins aren't too nipped up. but I know there's going to be a lot of bacterial infections. They probably got a little bitey in the bag, and so that's why we for sure would need erythromycin. And general cure, if they're wild caught, they're going to have parasites, which these are a little bit bigger than normal, so they're probably wild caught. And then on top of that, the Ick-X, if they got too cold or anything like that in shipping, it's real common for them to contract ick. And so we fight that off, and it also helps with the bacterial infections as well. So, and then we've got the other live things, and those are the Giant Clown Loaches. These are, I believe they're 12 inches wide. And you can pretty much see the tails touching one side, and that they'll be here as short a time as possible to get them healthy. And yes, even this fish has Ick-X, erythromycin, and general cure in it. And same with the one hiding behind there. We'll probably get some big PVC like this right here. I've got some for bigger stuff. We'll put stuff like this in there so they can hide out. So now they'll have a nice hide if they want, so they don't have to be out in the open. And yeah, clearly small tank for them, but just to get them through quarantine, and they're each side by side in case one gets sick and one doesn't. And we'll go from there, and then soon they'll be in the 800 gallon, so I think they're gonna love it. And here's the Orandas we brought in. Looking pretty cool if I don't say so myself. They've got salt in the water, Ick-X, erythromycin, and general cure as well. Fins look okay, and they're a little gaspy from they're still waking up, but hopefully they'll come right around. And you can see all the bubbles on the top of the water with the meds, and we'll end up redosing this every day because each one water changes 50%. And then when they're, we're confident they're nice and healthy, they'll be available for sale. So if you're watching this, by the time you're watching this, they should be for sale unless something went wrong. So definitely come in and check them out. Alright, so you guys have been asking for some of the plant unboxings. They take a long time to do and that type of stuff, so I'll show you some of it. This is the normal Java Fern you'd be ordering from the website. Stuff like that. That one's got a couple of leaves that we normally would pluck off there. But they're coming in big still, so a lot of times I announce it on the unboxing, and you go, but wait, they're sold out. Look at this. This is a trident right here. So it's got the trident leaf, where it all comes out from one point. Leaf, leaf, leaf. So it's got some trident mixed in this Java Fern, which normally that costs even more, but we still sell at the same price. And we ordered tons because it keeps selling out, and it's coming in well. When it comes in small, I'll order less. So I'm going to drop those into a tank, and we'll find some other cool plants in here to unbox. You can see here, people always ask, what's all this? What are those little seeds? That's how it propagates. So all those little seeds, they mature, they turn a little bit of brown, and that's where all the little plantlets start out when this plant becomes in distress. So if you get a plant like this, that's a good thing, not a bad thing. Don't freak out. It's not snail eggs, nothing crazy like that. It's a good thing. Next up, we've got some Anubias Nana Petite. They come in, they look a little, beat up when they come in just because they've been stuck in a bag, trampled on, but they perk right back up when we get them, and they come in nice and full. I can buy these as loose pieces, but you never get as many leaves. So it's a little bit cheaper, but I get a lot more per pot this way. And they tend to ship better, and they just do better, so that's why I use these. And it costs more for sure, but you get, in my opinion, something better, honestly.
You get what you pay for.
I always carry what I think is the best, even if it's not the cheapest, because I don't want to, we're known for trying to do things the best way, not the cheapest way. That's pretty, why is the other place cheaper? They're probably not potted. They're probably buying them from a different farm than I would, on a different quality, but it doesn't mean they're bad. Plants are plants, so you just gotta kind of pick and choose what you're trying to buy. But we'll dig more, and the reason we have to dig is because there might be 5 layers of more Anubias Nana Petite because we bring in tons, so it might be oh, it's gonna take 10 minutes to find that, so let's go to the next box. Alright, so I found some Anubias species golden. So this is the golden. You can see here the leaves themselves are lime green or a lighter color. That's what gives it the golden effect. And it's a smaller Anubias, kind of like the Barteri family. And a nice little contrast if you want to do escape with a ton of Anubias. And I think we ordered 60 to 80 of these. And they're different than Anubias golden coin. So if I go over here, I know I ordered those as well, but the golden coin, they're known for their round leaf shape. So you can see down there, They've kind of got almost a Coffolia type leaf, but they're nice and round. So that's the golden coin version, not to be confused. You know, so those ones are a little rough. They didn't ship out. We've got new ones coming in. They'll sit off to the side until they get better. And, you know, we'll keep unpacking. I'm sure we'll do like one more box. Don't want to bore you too long with plants, but I'm super stoked about those clown loaches. I hope they make it. All right, so in this box, I think this one's all filled with wood with plants on it. So this is all Java Fern. It looks to be Java Fern needle leaf at the moment. And, you know, pretty big plant. We sell this, I think, for 30 bucks, maybe 35 bucks. But here's a 40 breeder, and you kind of get the sense of scale. And they're all going to look like that. That's the first one I opened. It's not like I dug through to find the best one or anything. We could grab another one here. And what do we got here? Yeah, there's another big one, you know, and they're all going to be that way. And so we ordered tons of those. People love that because they just kind of drop it right into the scape. A lot of people have been seeing, like, the King of DIY use this in his scapes because they're just ready to go. It's already on wood. Put it in place. Move on. You don't really have to, you know, attach it. Super easy. And it's got a good root base already attached to wood. So we do sell quite a few of these. And, yeah, so lots of plants to buy. You know, buy all of our plants, and we'll see you in the next one. Thanks, guys.